Two-year-old Colton Gelding Trotters lined up, division of the International Stallion Stakes. It's the Muscle Hill, sponsored by Southwind Farms for a purse of $80,000. Number 4, Udo's off stride. Number 3, Bank on Me's off stride. The remaining 7 are off and trotting. Then at the inside, it's Happy Jack B, who hustles out there for Sponstead. Memento Mori also moves through towards the inside for the extreme outside. Big Shoes, a flashing good early speed there as they trot onto the Tattersall's turn. And up top, Happy Jack B asserted his authority there. He's out for the early lead as Memento Mori came out chasing in second. Big Shoes out there in the third spot as Go Boom settles in the fourth spot early on. The money is back, trotting back in fifth. Yannick G. Kemp came out trotting in sixth in front of Kettle What Up. It's 5 more back to Uno. He had a bad beginning, but doing his best to catch the top flight, and far back to Bank on Me, who's way out of it there at the miscue. The quarter was 28 seconds. A strung out field as they trot out of the back stretch. It's Happy Jack B, who looks to go back-to-back here in Lexington, and he maintains a 2-length margin across the back stretch. Memento Mori giving chase loosely there from second. It's 2 more back to Big Shoes. Right now he's 5.5 lengths off the lead third. 2 clear of Go Boom, who's to under a hard hold in the fourth spot. The Buddy is back as following fifth. 3 clear of Yannick G. Kemp. The half 55-1. Solid tempo here as Happy Jack B is just rolling along here, and he continues to call the shots out of the far turn. Memento Mori is tightened in very close there from the pocket. Big Shoes starts to gear up now. Swing wide to the third spot as Go Boom looks to fat out and follow that cover up second over fourth. The Money is back, keeping with the top flight. He's there in fifth as Yannick G. Kemp saves ground out at the inside. They try to the top of the stretch. Happy Jack B trying to withstand the test of time. He's by 3/4 in 124. Big Shoes applying a big pressure down the outside as Memento Mori looks to work through there in tight traffic. Go Boom starts to advance up there on the far outside. They move into the final 16th of a mile. It's Happy Jack B maintaining the lead. Here's a fresh Memento Mori who's very bumpy gated there. Zeron trying to hold him together. Happy Jack B or Memento Mori. Memento Mori found his momentum. All the momentum late from Memento Mori, and he will surge past a win from Happy Jack B. Big Shoes finished third. Go Boom was fourth in 151-4. That is a world record here for a 2-year-old gelding. The 2-year-old gelding world record here, the fastest ever. Number 2, Memento Mori. .2195 unofficial in the 8th race. 2195 is unofficial in race number 8. And returning trackside, a brand new world champion as he eclipses Real Cool Sam, who won at 152-1. That was back this week in 2019. Memento Mori, a 2-year-old gelding here, 151-4. He's the fastest 2-year-old trotting gelding in the sports history. It returns trackside here for the Diamond Creek Farm Winners presentation. Memento Mori. Eric Padlin, the trainer for the stable group of Guelph, Ontario, Hutchison Harness, North Ridgefield, Ohio. Scotty Z, Scott Zero on the board here for the winning effort. Memento Mori, another Lexington Select Yearling Graduate Stakes winner at the Red Mile. Memento Mori, a 2-year-old gelded son of Chapter 7. For the Muscle Hill mare, Gone Baby Gone. He captures the Muscle Hill International Stallion Stakes. He was bred by Knutsson Trotting Incorporated of Florida. Memento Mori, his second career win. Obviously, it's easily a career best clocking here, 151-4 for Memento Mori, who's off at odds of 9-2. Do note that all the stakes winners here throughout the Grand Circuit meet in Lexington. The caretakers receive the Caretaker Cup. Every stakes winner here at the Red Mile Grand Circuit to get the caretakers of all the winners receive the Caretaker Cup, and that is proudly sponsored by the Fair Island Farm. Art Zubron and Leah Chevry getting the Caretaker Cup, always a perennial sponsor here in Lexington. And all the stakes winners, the caretakers, receive the Caretakers Cup, again sponsored by the Fair Island Farm. We'll get some winner circle reaction here coming up shortly as Memento Mori is. Memento Mori, the fastest 2-year-old gelding in the sport's history, as he's off at odds of 9-2 and standing by to learn a little bit more about the world champion Hollywood Hayden with the winning driver Scott Zeron. Hollywood Hayden standing by with winning driver Scott Zeron.
Okay, we're in the winner's circle talking to Scotty Zeron. Talk about good timing. This horse's brother sells tonight, Gabe, at the sale here. Scotty, what about this guy? I heard world record after the race?
Well, they were high on him all year, and it seems like we had second-itis for a while. And, he's just been learning as he goes. Last week was the first time they pulled the shoes, and we did it again today. And obviously, we finally had a trip. If you watch him close, he's always been a little too far back charging on the end.
Okay, we have some big racing coming up this weekend. Kentucky Futurity, you're trying to become the first driver in, since, I guess, a while to win this one back-to-back. What about your chances?
I drew the 10-hole in the Kentucky Futurity with Carl with the trailer. It's going to be a little tough, but I won the handle from the 10-hole, so we could try it again.
That's right. And you weren't exactly in contention last year at top of the stretch either.
No, I was in a headlock there in the last turn, and we made it work, but those were better odds than this week, but we'll do our best.
What about the Philly Futurity?
I like Allegiant a lot. She drew the 8-hole, but she has a tremendous gate speed, so we'll be looking to use that, and we'll see how the deck gets shuffled.
I was looking at some old tapes here. I'm watching you win this Il Sogno Dream and Art Speak. You got a pretty good history of this place.
I love the Red Mile. The Red Mile is the kindest track we have for a racehorse, and it's where we show all our best horses, and it's a pinnacle of the year to me.
You'd be the 11th driver to win it back-to-back if you win a Futurity, and the youngest of those 11. What about that?
Yeah, that's cool for you. For me, it's just that's just next week. Always looking for next week.
That's cool for all of us. Scotty Zeron, congratulations. All the connections here. The world record holder.